Leo, pinch and a punch for the first day of the month. How are you? It's February monthly reading time, the month of love, with Valentine's Day in the middle of the month. And it's an interesting month because it's a leap year this year. So we've got a really short February, and a lot of people are feeling as though it's extremely sped up. Coming out with a major arcana as your first card, which doesn't surprise me at all, the Magician. And of course, another one, Justice, coming out for you as well. Libran sort of energy there for you, Leo. I've spent some time out in the garden this morning with the crystal ball as well. Got plenty of messages for you, and it was interesting. Oh, a King of Cups too. Brilliant. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups. Oh, you've got some nice potential here with the love energy for Valentine's Day. That's nice. Always good to see some water sign activity coming up. So with the crystal ball, I could see a really hot pink color. Kind of, if you were to blend these two, the reds and the pinks together, like this hot pink from this beautiful Modern Love Tarot deck card that says, "Love is beautiful in all its forms." That kind of color was coming through in the crystal ball, and I saw it as a flower, and then it changed into a lipstick color, and then I could see it on clothes, and I could hear a lot of noise. It was like there was an event that you're being invited to or that you're hosting, and there's something to do with the theme of pink, or someone significant is wearing a really bright, quite distinctive pink color. So that was one of the things that I saw. The other thing was a QR code came through the crystal ball, and it was distinct to do with something to do with an occupation, with your job role, Leo. Is there something where you can add a QR code, or have you been using QR codes? I mean, to me, they remind me of a certain time not too long ago, so I'm a bit repelled by QR codes. But it was to do with something that you could add in. If you've got your own business, there's some way of using a QR code to help people to find you. That's what I was getting, using technology to find you. It's quite a nice thing to add in. I've got a name, Matthew, that's coming through. That could be to do with something to do with this time as well. Somebody involved in your reading or somebody watching over you. So interesting start. Two major arcanas straight up: the Magician, Justice, and then you've got a King of Cups and a Page of Cups. So there could be a child or children involved, and you might be going through a divorce, custody conversations here. There could be somebody who's being a bit tricky with that, Leo, and somebody who's going to do better than another person, and you're trying to work out how to make things balanced. Overall, it's about making the child in the scenario happy. So I think you will find that balance there, Leo. That's the first message that I'm getting. It's good to have another person presiding over these decisions, because I'm feeling as though working it out together, just the two of you, is not really going so well. Someone's being a bit cheeky with things. We've got the Ten of Cups here. So this one's in reverse. So it's as if you're delayed from getting your emotional wishes at the moment, and that's coming out over the Magician. I feel as though you're wanting to be this person who's out there and partying and having a good time, but it feels as though you've got a bit of delayed energy here, Leo. Now that I've covered off gosh, you're really coming out with some major arcanas here. You've got a lot of water sign, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio coming out. This is the Cancer card for Chariot, which is coming out over justice. So moving ahead, moving forward, maybe changing location is on the cards as well for you, Leo. Perhaps you're going near water as well. Perhaps you're looking at relocating to somewhere near water, somewhere where there could be fishing, somewhere where you're able to retire. Gosh, you really are. We've got the Hermit, but it's in reverse. In this deck, it's a vice versa deck, so it just flips over the other side, so you have a different aspect of it. And this is your Virgo, so neighboring sign coming through here as well. So you've got a couple of different energies here that could be involved. Your Virgos, your Cancers, your Scorpios, your Pisces, your Cancer again, and Librans as well coming through for me. Sometimes I see the Magician as being Gemini as well. Depends. I get different signs with the Magician. So there could be pets as well that you're trying to work out here what's going to happen with them as well. But I feel as though there's somebody who is helping you. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Death card, Scorpio as well. So yeah, look, we've got the same kind of energies coming up, and this is the death, the end of a cycle. So that is coming through for you, Leo. And you know, death is not something to be worried about as it happens. It's always about the final sort of finish of something, the closing out of a cycle to bring in new cycles and new energy, which is what I'm feeling is happening in this February. Perhaps it's kind of a catalyst this month where you know, love is in the focus, and you're just feeling as though you need to be more relaxed, and it's been quite stressful. I think you're wanting to close out the cycle and get the help needed to finish out what this relationship might look like. It's really coming back to me for somebody who I'm reading for that's going through a problematic relationship there, but I'm going to try to pick up for singles what the energy is here. Of course, it could be that these new signs are coming in when you change locations. Okay, now I'm getting a message. When you go on a holiday or a vacation, or you change locations, Leo, and you're feeling more in your own, when you're more relaxed and you're behaving in that fun kind of fire sign energy, there'll be somebody who is watching you that feels as though, oh, this person's a good match for the way that I want to end up. You know, how I want to see myself retiring. I could see myself with this person. But you might need to travel to find this person, be on vacation, or relocate. It could be after you've relocated. Maybe that's what the delay is in your love energy here, in your 10 of Cups coming through. You could just be in the wrong spot, or the person could be at a distance. The person who you are most suited to could be away. They could be just away for work. I'm hearing military, but they also could just be at a different location, you know, at a distance, so it makes it tricky. Let's see what we've got from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels deck to see what's coming through for February as well. I'll be interested to see what's happening at that pink event. It could be that there's a wedding, because I was seeing a lot of celebration. Here we go. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. And this could be the situation here too. So let's go through the scenarios here. Because there's a child here that I was drawn to straight away that you're trying to make happy. So you could be thinking, I need to close out this properly and sort it all out so that the child that we co-parent is happy. It could be children, could be more than one, and there's the dogs here as well. So like I said, it could be that you're trying to sort out the fairest way of doing this. It could also be, Leo, that somebody who you're interested in has children or a child, so that's affecting the Ten of Cups coming through here for you. It could be also that you don't have children and you want children, and the person that you're with wasn't suitable for that. I'm feeling more that it's more so that there's a child of yours or of somebody else's that is making things delayed. You've got more than one message. Family is everything. Always make sure you acknowledge this. So this is a nice message to come through with the children. So, you know, putting children first is really important here to get things sorted out so that you can start your new cycle with everybody in the best kind of position possible. So trying to do that co-parenting on both sides, trying to allow time for another person if they have children to have that sorted out, but also you know, remembering that this time's affecting everybody. So, and then if it doesn't feel right, then the answer is no. And that could be a message to do with this too. Like if somebody's not accepting your child or children in a new relationship, then it's something to be, you know, to have a rethink about. So family is everything. Always make sure you acknowledge this. And if it doesn't feel right, then the answer is no. They're your messages there, Leo. A pretty full-on reading for your Valentine's Day that's coming up. You know, lots of stuff going on. And the people who I'm reading for, it was quite a specific reading there for you, Leo. If this isn't your messages, please look at your look to your moon sign or your rising sign. I mean, lots of other aspects around this time. People look at their Venus as well, where their Venus is as well. You know, because sometimes especially a rising sign, that can be more energies that's in the day-to-day, that's around sort of the everyday things. I always advise to look at your rising and your moon to see where you're headed, but also, you know, the current energies that's affecting your day-to-day. Thanks very much for tuning in, Leo. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel because it's, you know, growing, and I'm hoping to do live readings so that I can answer your questions whilst you're tuning in. And I'm going to be bringing out a couple more videos throughout the month as well. So keep an eye out for some Valentine's Day mid-month readings. And thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a great time. Good luck for the rest of the month. Thanks, Leo.